Hello, Dumelang, and welcome to another super exciting episode of the Listen and Be Heard podcast. You know me, I am your host with the most, and you know how it goes, guys. I'm never alone. I'm always with my co-host and producer, the only Glow.
Yeah, you already know what it is. You already know what it is, man. You have to do the things. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, to tell your friends, to tell the other friend. You know, keep telling. Just
tell
keep
everybody. Yeah, man, you tell everybody. Even those ones that you've got on your block list, everyone. Go fair.
Okay, block list. Yeah, just unblock,
you
and
unblock,
then share, and then block.
Yeah, everyone, Joe. But otherwise, guys, you know how it goes, man. We always got super exciting guests for you here. So today we have a violist. Okay, for those who don't know, she doesn't play the violin, she plays the viola. They look alike, gets confusing. I just needed to point it out because I was corrected just now also. I'm kidding. So yes, her name is Clementine. Clementine, holla at the peeps.
Hi everyone. And yeah, like they say, subscribe, like, share, comment, do the things down there.
Yes. Tell
everybody that you know the only Glow is doing the things. So that's where we add.
Don't be shy. You know, even these guys that sell, you know, what do they sell the robots? These guys that sell stuff like the robots. They sell anything. They even sell your babies though.
Lengana, even better. Now COVID Lengana. That's what they're selling.
They have a chemist in the robot, dog.
That is exciting, man. But that is the most reliable market, man. You can't miss anything. You know, when you're on your way home, driving, only get to whatever from the store. Yeah. You know, right? Don't die and find it.
Even if it's just music.
Anything. Like anything. Like I once saw a guy that he's selling like pens. Not like a lot of them. He has one pair. If you buy that one pair, that's it. He doesn't have another pair. He doesn't, like, if that's not your size, like, you won't be like, let me get your size. It's either you take it or leave it. You are size 38 or not, Chief.
Speaking of take it or leave it, Joe, I'm glad that the take it or leave it situation is over now.
Oh yeah, because wow. The rates were so high.
It wasn't that long this time, guys.
At least
but 3 weeks.
Yeah, when it felt like, the longest of times.
Because it was 2 weeks and then another 2 weeks.
Yeah, but it felt like, the worst, because I had my birthday around those weeks.
Hey.
Yeah, so it was a bit hectic.
Otherwise, man, it's the crazy things that we're living in now. You know, for sure. Take it or leave it. Did you guys go for it?
No, well, I had to. I had my birthday.
Oh yeah, you had your birthday.
So yeah, I had
to. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even focused on that. I wanted the corners where they were looting. I couldn't find one.
Yeah, because I saw people carrying TVs and they're like,
50-inch. Whoa. Sure. I should have went. Like, where is this place?
Where is it going down?
Where are you getting
like 50-inch TV?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This other one got couches like
67,000 couch.
68,000 rand couch.
Yeah.
For free, guys. So what happens? Are they repossessing all of those things?
We have to find them first.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so
don't just repossess.
The mission is
part of it. Having to find it first and then. Take it.
You can repossess.
I mean to prove that this person didn't buy this couch.
Apparently, there were cops looting also. There are 2 cops arrested.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I heard about
the world we live in.
Yeah, I heard about the cops being arrested. But then I also saw a video. I don't know if it was if they were working and putting them in the truck the truck in order to take them to the police station and then take them back or whatever. But they were busy, man. They was taking things from, I don't know, Joe. A lot of things.
I saw somebody asking.
So I don't know if they're sending them back or they're taking for themselves.
Yeah, so somebody asked on social media and then they said they're taking them up apparently got that thing. I think it's like a place where police take things, people, and the people from the shops where those things were looted are supposed to go there, identify the things, and get them back. I don't know how, but
this is like my college. I know how I grow them. This looks this it's not really
I
round.
can tell
It's
how
like
I cut them
oval.
off.
Yeah.
I can tell how.
Oval. This one is mine.
This one, yeah, this one.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna work. I think they're just saying, you know.
Yeah, it
come
won't
on.
work. It won't
Imagine.
work.
But yes. Otherwise, getting back to you, let's tell the viewers, give them a little background on who you are,
All right.
what you do, and everything.
So your girl Clementine, Clemmy violist, Clemmy your DJ.
Okay.
So Clementine, I'm a violist. So let's get on that one.
Yeah.
A violist, because I play a viola, or someone would say viola. And
What
then
do
a
you play?
violinist, a viola.
Viola.
Yeah, that way it's easier to say violist, viola, violist.
Violist.
Have you ever met someone who calls it a viola?
All black people call it a viola. So even better, some call it piano, some call it katara. You know.
Okay. Katara makes sense. It does
no.
look like a katara.
Yeah. Go. You got that go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it strings and it does have the shape and the
I think
appearance of a
the
guitar.
difference it's the sizes. You know, as soon as you realize the size of a guitar, or it's bigger, like there's no way it can be and the shape, the cases.
Yeah.
So I think that's the also thing it confuses most people. Like I have a square case, and most violins have a case that
Like
is shaped more like a violin.
Yeah.
So if I'm coming, just a square case, you'd assume it's something square. So that's why some maybe say keyboard. Piano, no, it's extreme because I don't think people realize that with a piano, you cannot carry it. I cannot be carrying a piano on my back with a case going to music school. There's absolutely no way I'd die.
You can walk around with a keyboard, but
Exactly, not a piano. Yeah. So when they say piano, it's like
piano. Don't. We are black people.
Bona.
Our parents call gaiety. Let's not.
I was about to go there.
How it is.
But-
Let's not confuse people, man.
So whether you see this as katara, as piano, yes, this one, the Clemmy violist, is a viola. So it's a viola because it's an alto instrument. It's the best. I hate to say it. I know a lot of musicians are gonna be like, oh well, it is the viola, and it's the best because it's the closest to the human voice. So if you can sing a song, then you can play it.
All right. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna sing for you at the end. She's gonna play. I'm kidding. I don't sing.
So I'm Clemmy violist. I was a girl Watango Bukasi, and I started playing 2007, 2008.
Okay.
I don't like saying the years, because it puts a bit of pressure. But no pressure
No
because
other experience.
imagine.
Yes.
Well, I'm not there yet, but I've been a classical player since then. So somebody nanyaka students around Tudong. To come play for music school. So they needed students in Oakland Music School, transfer.
Alright.
Medicos inside backyard. That's where the music school is. So I wasn't staying DK, so I had to, this is one lie I'm not proud of, but on this day I am proud of. I look back and say, well, had I not lied, I'd still not be a violist.
Sure.
So I had to lie my way into it because we were saying I had 2 lines saying DK. But the teacher only found out months later, if not years later, that I'm that girl. And then I came back with my mom, and you were like, and then I had to go school. That's how I managed to actually get into a violin class.
So why were they discriminating though?
I think he had a sort of attitude level. We had tutored some of them, and then they didn't end. Their teacher-student relationship on good terms. So he started saying, "Banabadi ele."
So they bent the grass.
But I didn't. You have to.
So learning how to play this, like you say, you paid for it.
Yeah.
So learning how to play it though, what would you say has been the hardest thing
Okay, so I think firstly what made it the easiest thing was having a full-time teacher. So teacher Arona was somebody who dedicated all of his life, all of his time. He'd sit like a music school, wait for all of us to come back from school, from in the morning preparing for the lessons, and then when we come, we got 2 and then from 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, all the way until late in the afternoon. Monday to Sunday he was go music school.
Yeah.
So that made it easier because that was like our home every day. We get music school every day, except weekends. So he get have a Saturday and Sunday off, like a job.
Yeah.
So he had too much time, if not enough time.
He was really invested. Let's
so he did the most. So that made it easier because you had somebody who was there every day, ready to tackle your challenges.
Sure.
Like what are you struggling with? So learning it also, in an environment where there's so many genres, but you never hear classical. You hear, of course, you hear all these genres, and then suddenly we are music school, and then now you have to learn these songs that people sing them. Do, re, mi, fa, so.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay.
So now you have to learn. Now you have to learn notes, and then you come back from home, those notes. You try play them. Now you sound like you're just making a funny noise in the house, and you have to practice to master these things, and then also you get registered. So when you go Oida Music, they register you under UNISA, so you write exams. So that's why now they're actually more strict about age. The starting age and all that. So they register you with UNIS and then you write exams annually, if not every 6 months, depending for first level.
How long
the exams?
Until you graduate,
until you say you graduate. So from grade 6, 7, grade 7, grade 8 you can also compose your own music from grade 6 because you write theory and practical. There's grades. So those grades, each grade. So in a year you can do a grade, let's say a grade a year.
But you can also do 2 grades.
You can also do 2 grades a year. That's why it depends on how quick you learn and if you're actually ready for your exams by June and also ready for your exams by October, because that's when the exam season is. And then you go right and then you get a certificate for it. So it's nice that restart at an early age because by the time you matriculate, you can have that on your statement if you write your grade 6. So you can actually have.
This is the highest.
Not the highest. There's
like
8.
Matric
there's grade 8 of it. It's like a metric also.
To go up and again.
To compose your own music, to be able to tutor, can apply somewhere maybe for a music tutor, like we go to music as a subject. Like whole pro art. So you can also get to those schools. Now social we have Social. It's the only school that has music, and Padisabo, that's the only primary.
Awesome.
So
I worked with an organization, that's why I know about the grades. And I worked with the Tony Leadership Foundation and I was on the Youth Leadership Academy section of it. So we had this school of creative arts. So in that, we then taught kids how to do different music and all of that stuff. I was more on sports, so I was working with those guys. That's how I know all of this. So the grades and whatnot they told me about. So that is why I remember here and there. Oh no, there's that grading system.
So there's the grading system. So at least
what grade are you?
I have so KMU was 6 theory and then the practical grade 6. I have grade 6 and practical. So I still have to go back write my 6. So there's analysis, you guys. And there's also history in grade 6. So they break it, they separate it. But we are just theory and practical, right? And then hopefully go 6, the theory is divided into 2. The history part and the analysis part. The analysis part, you analyze a composer's piece. And there's missing parts you have to analyze and know which notes are supposed to be here, which notes would you put here. So that's why you need to understand analysis your music and how composers write the first block your music, what's supposed to be in there, the last bar, what's supposed to be in there. So even if it's not there, you need to analyze it and then they mark it. And you're not the composer, so imagine having to analyze someone else's music. But then you read a whole lot of things.
So are you at a point where you can actually just read the notes and
Oh, darling. I've been
Just-
representing, I'm Stellenbosch International Chamber Festival. And yeah, so I was in the front row. I had the whole Viola section.
Yes.
And everyone. Yeah, if they had a bit of a challenge with the notes, not sure how the bow should be, they're like, girl, in the front. I was like, yeah. I was doing the thing.
I
So
got you.
yeah,
Alright,
we
yes.
had this festival every year. So now AME because of COVID. So it's international. We have people from China. That's why I have friends from Nigeria, China, Belgium, Germany.
Okay.
So we'd all meet there and then we audition, and then that's how you get a seating. So if you're sitting in the front row, you know, the audition was great, she did great. That's why she's in the front row. Yeah, so we get seatings, and then there's days, like 10 days. The last day, it's the concert, and then we learn new music.
Sure.
We all see new music there we've never seen.
Yeah.
We all play it, we practice, we rehearse, there's rehearsal schedules. And then you sleep there, Stellenbosch University. The rehearsals there. That's where we used to stay. So it was a nice festival. Okay, it's challenging because you learn new music. That's where I improved my sight reading when you asked me about reading music.
Yeah.
That's why I'm good at reading.
So I know when you're with because I am fascinated about how these Chinese kids like play the keyboard like.
Yeah. So also even with the viola, if you see a Chinese somebody playing the viola, you know, they'll make you feel like okay.
What am I doing?
Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to keep on doing this? Or am I just playing around? Yeah, they're amazing. They do this excessively, and also they start at a super early age. So a black person, I wouldn't start one violin at 3, but they teach if one seems to like something. Regular that violin. There's actually violins this small.
Sure.
Yeah, but you need to get it somewhere, buy it, and it's a bit expensive.
Yeah.
For us, we think, yo, 1 point something,
For
that
toy.
long. For
The
toy.
toy.
Yeah,
That's the
you
thing.
call
That's
it
the thing.
toy.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
In-
but
in-
other people, they wouldn't call it toy. They'd actually invest in that one.
Yeah.
From 3 years. They
Yeah.
tell you, I started at 5. You're like,
Yeah.
5. When I got 5, you know, like
Yeah, you could see the potential in the kid
Yeah.
invest in that.
We're not a five feature, they were telling you
and then suddenly you are and then still you are told go outside, you know.
Like
And
so-
then one go fight with
and it's confusing because you know how we is it good, is it safe to
Is
go
it?
out to go play?
Or is it not?
Or do we-
Because just now and then you are told Dala.
So yeah, let's take a quick break, guys. We'll come back in a few. Yeah, man. Do the things, man.
You know. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're still chilling here. It's Tim the King, the only Joe,
Yeah.
still chilling with Clemmy the violist.
Yes, the violist.
Yeah, so yeah, we're still catching up with her, getting to know about her background as a violist and what else do you do actually? Let's start there.
Okay, so I do play the violin because I play the viola, so it's easier. And I'm teaching myself the keyboard, 61 keys. Yeah.
Okay. So you want to be an all-round musician?
Yeah, I'd love to be a pianist, also a violinist. I think that's gonna help me if I need somebody to play backup for me. That I know what I want exactly. If I'm a pianist, it's gonna be easy. I can even compose the music for both of us and have that person play it, and I know exactly how I want it to sound if I can play that piano.
So on these concerts you're talking about, man,
Yeah.
do you guys have solo performances?
Yeah, we do. But also they choose according to your background. Where have you performed as a soloist before? So it's easier for the people where my mom or my dad is a composer and I have a 3-year-old baby that plays the violin, and then I usually give them a slot to do the solo. So when you're older, you can say I've performed with Johannesburg Philharmonic's orchestra. I've also played with this and
But
that.
then,
So
if you are a first generation artist in the family, how can you
you audition.
your odds?
So I think the first person who stays on that C in an orchestra is a concert master. So that's the person who's automatically playing solo in any, let's say, normal orchestra. Let's say, like for example, the orchestra I used to play for UPSO, University of Pretoria Symphony Orchestra. Yeah, they choose that person plays the solo pieces. If not, they choose according to students within the orchestra that play music. Because if you're doing music as a course, then it's compulsory for you to play in an orchestra.
Okay.
Yeah, so you also have exams.
And then you need to fight for your slots to play solo.
You also need to be good at it. Also, it helps you with your resume or your CV.
Okay.
So have you played solo yet?
Well, I'm a solo artist now.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, I am a solo artist. But if you play the viola, it's not that easy because usually you're in the alto section of the orchestra. So I haven't played as a soloist with an orchestra yet, but I'm hoping I can, at least with London Symphony. Yeah, but if I can go that big, I can always go for Johannesburg Philharmonic Orchestra. I'd love to play solo for them.
Man,
Yeah.
you gotta dream big and you gotta believe that you're gonna make it there.
You have to.
Otherwise, why are we doing anything?
Why? So also I present. A DJ. Yay, guys! I'm a DJ. Claim me violist or claim me the DJ. I said. Yeah. So I have a show, Mabopane Rise Radio. That's where we at. It's in Mabopane. It's a Kasi online radio, and it's super dope. It's started by Amos. So yeah, the guy really is giving young people from the Kasi platform and a place to start and find your love. Also learn how to. So yeah, really appreciate it. Saturday is 8 to 10, mabopaneraiseradio.co.za. That's where you tune in. AM, 8 to 10 AM, in the morning. Yeah, I have a morning show. It's a peak weekend show. So yeah, that's where you catch me on those Saturdays. Other than that, I'm a student. I'm now an alumni at TUT. Yay! Yay! Thank you, unemployment.
It's whatever.
Super sad, but the beauty of life is that we have these things, the arts, and the other things that allow us to actually enjoy life without monetary value.
Sure.
I may say without monetary value. It's for the love. That's the beauty of it, that you get to do what you love when you just done what you're supposed to. But yeah, I'm still studying further. I'm into environmental studies.
Okay.
So yeah, my postgrad, environmental management.
Also, you care about trees.
I love trees. I love snakes. I was a snake.
So a snake pulls up now. You are going to be that guy. No, don't kill it. Don't kill it.
It's not gonna kill you. You're gonna take it first. I'm not present.
In my presence, you won't even finish the sentence. Don't. It's gone. You almost make you are safe.
Yeah, so I'm also hoping, it's not gonna raise any bros as soon as I get a bigger snake in my house. Nobody's gonna be asking how she got it.
Trade it.
Yeah, so if you
4 million. Sell 4 million.
So yeah, I'm making them, get comfortable with it now that she's into snakes.
Come on. Like,
you see what I did?
Start with Mama. Lizard. Snakes are shocking for black people. Shocking. I come to your house, there's a snake. I'm never
show my
coming
mom, a video, give her a snake. And then she couldn't understand that. Do you wake up and go to work every day, feed snakes and clean where the enclosures? Like, do you do that? So, but the video game is also you learn.
What do you think causes these things, though, guys? The stereotype that we have about certain animals, like snakes. I don't understand why black people don't want to go anyway.
The Bible says, why hata watu ulumasrete, like it's always out there's a war between humans and snakes, like it's there.
So so you're saying it's because of the Bible?
I think
there's a story in the Bible. I can become but then this I think a verse or something. It's talk about
Or if you step on it,
you step on it if you tamper with it and you're not going to masrate. I remember Bible speak. You're not going to masrate and no you masrate. I grew up knowing that.
Nowhere else.
And also I think it's the snake.
That's me. Kill it before you masrate.
Also the snake, I agree, you're not Louis said it's So also but feel like the animal evil. Also
because of Diablo.
If the apple ended in people committing sin, then maybe the apology is a big deal for people because apparently we are still living in sin.
So I understand. Come on, we will like get away with the heels and everything. Because I mean it's behind you, obviously. So sure, I get the concept. No,
and you know the
that's
thing
right,
that
bro.
people don't get. They don't understand that I'm a snake, ne? Like when you panic, for Yona, it's like you are attacking. So when it attacks you, it's not actually attacking you because you are you or you are human or because it wants to eat you. It's because it's also frightened. The same way you are like,
they say the same thing about tigers. They still bite their owners.
I was about to say. The same thing.
You don't have to make it feel threatened. Nending tiger wakes up in a bad mood like what's that?
Yeah,
they've only been in a cage for the past 3 years.
It makes sense.
Captivity,
Just as much as little nice people, you can wake up Jay vandaag and you're not feeling anything. You just don't want nobody around you. Just by yourself.
And then there's that one person who keeps on coming into your room.
So now you're a tiger and you're sitting there and you're thinking, I don't want nothing. I just want to chill here by myself.
And then there's that person.
What? I don't want nothing. Homie,
what are you even doing here? What are you even doing here?
He's taking away your shit. Like, that's my shit. That's not your shit. Leave my shit.
You attacked for shade, and you can do it for
that's my shit. Let go of my shit.
Yeah.
Don't touch my shit.
I get
my shit.
No better. I woke up feeling however I'm feeling.
Yeah.
So what belongs to me, nobody must touch.
Don't touch my
shit. Doesn't
and for that person, they don't know that you're actually in a bad mood.
You can't tell them. You're going to be like,
okay, what's your feel? I'm out. Peace.
So these days, you all need to be careful with these things. Yo,
I
don't play like that.
Where does the love for snakes come from now?
So nature conservation, and then your final year, you need to have experiential learning.
Yeah.
So experiential learning, you need to go to a reserve, and then they employ you for a year to give you that.
Yeah,
and
experience,
then you don't want to know. And then I went to this reserve, and I thought it was all cool. You want to do kumiana, you was and I'm like, I'm good here. Voila, there's a snake park.
Yeah.
Inside. And imagine, and then the first thing they show me, keep over breeding rats. Imagine, get the rats.
Rats are like
yeah, we have to agree because they keep their reptile farm going.
So now we
breed them and then feed them to the snakes.
What's the normal ones?
Because
we have bad.
Yeah, they don't like that. They want better bread or not.
Hey, homie, you gotta understand.
That's the worst thing. That's the worst part of it.
These are high-profile snakes.
Hey man, fuck the high-profile snake.
Yeah.
What if you are a high-profile snake? Could you anywhere you are hungry by yourself?
You're not even
it's not hungry by itself.
Yeah.
It's in a hotel, bro.
Yeah, and you gotta bring in food.
And
Where it prefers them.
Yeah.
So with other snakes, you give them alindate.
Yeah.
And then with other snakes, you actually have to feed it a live
snake. Yeah.
Like green mamba, black mamba. You have to put in, a live rat in there, and then you close the.
Oh,
then it's gonna spit on it, and then give it a few minutes, and then come back eat it.
It wants the thrill of the chase.
It wants to feel like, you know what? I got it.
Myself.
I got it.
I don't owe anyone anything.
Yeah.
That's the evil.
Yeah, and with your pythons, you gotta give them a rabbit that is alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be better than constricted,
itself,
and then it's gonna eat it after a couple of minutes also.
God damn it, you're not talking about snakes.
Yeah.
Like I feel like two things are gonna happen if I work in a snake park. Snake parks usually gonna lay some bait park with some baits around. So I'm probably gonna kill the snake and eat most of the baits. Like what's gonna go well? Like a month down the line, no snake. I'm there like all the snakes are gone.
We are safe now. We are all safe.
The boss is like, so where are the snakes, bro?
All of them.
Like, alright, come on, you're safe.
Everybody's safe.
Now I'm done. Celebrate today. I bet on the bastard.
But I think it's fun. You actually realize you're not so much scared of snakes as you were. So my first week there, okay, I was like, I don't want to go back. But as weeks went by, now I actually love snake. My Instagram feed, you go there, there's
Snake.
yeah, I even like some pythons. They have these beautiful colors.
So you must
international.
you must have loved that piano song, man.
Yeah.
Snake bites.
Yeah, anything about snakes, it's fun, it's interesting. So yeah, it was also a beautiful learning curve. So any day I would work with snakes. So also the guns, yeah.
Okay.
Any day, around 3, let's go. 3, it's beautiful. Yeah.
So with this, let's go back to the whole music stuff. Then.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I have a lot of questions.
Go ahead.
I don't even know where to start. So now, do you make your own music?
I haven't begun, but I do play my own songs. Like just take my instrument and then play what I feel like.
You write the notes.
No, but I have the things that I'm supposed to use to write the notes. I just don't think I have the relevant person at the moment. Yeah, so I think I still need, to get a bit more before I can put it down on paper. So with improvising, playing.
So,
here and there.
like motivation, yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm still not sure. Or probably a good pianist.
Yeah,
Because, probably a good pianist. But other than that, I think also with time, I'm trying also not to rush the process. There's beauty and purpose in the process.
Yeah.
So you have to go through it for you to be the person you're supposed to at that particular time.
Absolutely.
So also I'm just trying to take it easy. That's why I haven't
have to
played.
trust the process. Just trust it.
Just
Trust.
yes,
Trust,
that's
my guy.
beautiful words, man. Don't rush the
Trust.
process, just trust the
Yeah.
process. And then, how did the love come? Like we spoke about how you
I
started,
began.
but now we want to know how you fell in love with this thing, when that happened.
Okay, so along the years when we do music, it starts as that extramural activity, and then at some point, you started relating to the music when things go hard. Like with me, when I started dealing with bullying and this, for some, when you go music school, it's like I can want and then some people actually want to bully you for being different. Once you start getting bullied for something you're doing, I don't know any other place to go than that one place.
That one place, yeah.
It's actually where you feel like you most belong, safe. Yeah. So then the years were a bit hectic, so like at some point.
Yeah.
And then later on, I realized, okay, I actually love this because that's where I felt safe. Even though the odds were still a bit against me, not being the best student in class. Simple, we began really bunch, and today I love my people and I love where everyone else is.
Yeah.
But I also love that throughout the years, as along the way, I somehow got closer and closer to my instrument, and I wanted to do better than I had ever wanted to do. It even got to a point where when I was matriculating, so it's an extramural, our parents, and then I'm sure every time my mom or my dad does this, they're like, oh, there we go again. But yes, they saw it as an extramural. So yes, so you gotta stop. We are making and I was like, okay, that's cool, get that away. And then I did exactly that, which is why I even went as far as varsity and then registered for something else, because to them music was like an extramural. It's not something you can pursue as a career.
Yeah.
So when everybody's against that one thing, you somehow just happen to love it even more. And so stop it. That TV game, you're getting better at it somehow. You're like, but why? So the bullying and everything that was not going that well actually made me fall in love with my instrument more. And then COVID actually somehow we are grateful, Italy, because for many of us, it was easy to see things about us, learn things about us, that we can actually do things on our own.
Absolutely.
Because so I've had quartets, trios that I've played for, duos, we try to make, and sometimes when we are like this, really, Ukra pushes us more than he should.
He should, yeah.
He's a bit more passionate than we are. Always, he has to give us that push. Guys, we gotta, sometimes Chloe feels like, you know, maybe
We're not doing
maybe we actually don't want to do it.
Yeah.
We just can tell Coke that stop bugging us. We are not, you know, because you know when something is a passion. For some about you see to go music school. For me, but maybe I found the love along the line. For you, sometimes you don't even find the love.
Absolutely, yeah.
You keep on making music because we sit to a violin class and you happen to be good at it, or you are learning, so you know the basics. You play a violin, not that you are passionate about a violin, but you play a violin. So that along the line, as people, you find the love. You realize, why did I even start?
Sure.
That's where you actually facing yourself. You're like, okay, why did I start this? So COVID was like a wake-up call for me that, okay, you've tried to do the quartet, you've had all these things.
Yeah, no.
Excuse me. So now with this, there's no one else. It's you, it's your instrument, it's lockdown.
Yeah.
You can't go at anyone's house or you can then what are you gonna do about it? And I was like, you know what? Maybe it's about time I become a brand myself. Maybe I can actually do this and be claiming the violist. I've always been an accompaniment, you know, as a violist. But how about I take it as a soloist?
You take it out.
And then last year I had my first performance as a soloist, and it was the best I've ever seen. I played Davido Via. I was dancing. I was like, my God. You know, so that also unleashed a side of me, more comfort, more confidence.
Sure.
Because you are used to being in an orchestra, sitting in a particular section, and then for once you're actually standing, doing it alone.
Alone, yeah. You're on
So
your own, you don't have anyone.
the love, it's amazing along the way, as things get harder and harder. That's where you actually receive and feel that love, that okay, I'm actually in love with this, because I wouldn't be doing anything else. If you'd ask me to choose between music, environment, and everything else, any day, without doubt.
So how long are your performances?
My performance is 3 minutes, 4 minutes, depending. Oh, you mean how long? The entire performance? The gig. So for some, they went to like the wedding that I performed at. My performance was longer than 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour or so, because I had to play for the matrimonial service and also welcome the people on the other side. So for some, I just get like, let's say 15-20 minutes. For Women's Day, I had a gig, I played for like 20. I played and then gave people just time to cool off, and then I closed. But usually it's if I'm, you know, having a good time, like I'll close off, even though it's exceeding, you know, because sometimes you're feeling so good at the stage, you don't want it to end. So it depends also on the kind of gig that I'm getting, because I play multiple ones. Sad songs, happy songs, so engagements, parties, birthdays, surprises, Londonies, private functions, galas.
Funerals,
but you know, with funerals,
Funerals is crazy.
Funerals are tricky.
I just feel like this is more emotional. Like,
yes, and it's perfect, even with the hymns and all that. But then
when I say funerals are tricky, I mean just with our culture. Like with our culture, it's not a let's celebrate this person's life.
No, it's not.
It's not a.
It's a this person is gone.
Our culture already has these trumpets at the funerals. I went to a funeral, but people are not singing.
And the dramas.
They have like a choir and this trumpet. It goes in it. But then I think we should take a quick break. Because they claim like she's been there.
They know.
She did say she's
I do it for a living.
A radio show host, a presenter, so you understand. We're gonna take a quick break. We come back, we'll catch up more with Clemi, the violist. She plays the viola, not the violin. I want to just emphasize that so that I also remember it. Yes. We're still right here, still with Clemi the violist, still with the only Joe. You know how it goes, guys. It's Tim the King. Before we continue, you don't forget to do the things, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, to tell their friends, to tell their other friends, to tell the guys they blocked, everyone. You know those people you don't want to talk to? Just talk to them and tell them, guys, go check out this exciting episode of the Listen and Be Heard podcast. And then you don't need to respond when they respond. You know, you can block them again, it's fine. Otherwise,
don't feel bad about it.
There's nothing bad about it, man. You're just doing you, right? Otherwise, yes, we're still chatting up with the Clemi, and So let's talk about now. We've spoken about a lot of things that have gone on around you as coming up as a violist. So what has been the most exciting parts? Like maybe two of the highlights.
Okay, my first highlight, the performance as a soloist. That is definitely a lifetime highlight. Yeah, because it's the first moment okay, you know, and actually did a amazing is an understatement. But if I saw that performance the day till this day, there's a lady who done something inside so strong. She'd write a whole status and say, "Yo, Kapukola claim," because I've also played that song. So
you did the things.
I did the things that make the things to get done. So yeah, that is a highlight. And Lee, when I was leading a whole section of violists for Stellenbosch International Chamber Festival. So that is also a highlight.
Absolutely. That is amazing. So how did it feel leading the section of violists at the Stellenbosch?
So people who watch me perform, they often say, I'm bubbly and all talkative. And I'm the most serious person you've ever seen.
Focus.
Because now we are playing the notes, we are playing the difficult notes, we are reading the things, we are calculating.
You also need the attitude when you play it.
Come on now, you gotta count. Also, we count differently. Some people use the head, some go with the whole body, and you just see us going, we are in the moment.
Wait. Are you talking about the same counting he does when he's DJing?
It's the same counting. It's the same counting.
Music has the same counting.
So
producing, dancing, same counting.
Same day.
Yeah.
That's why they struggle to dance because their counting is not as.
So that's where I wanna go. So now I was told I have two left feet. Is it because I count one twice or maybe? I gotta get left three two, so I get one half. Really go.
I think count the one to count the two. We count a bit later than you should, which is why the other foot ever lady. That's why they say it's left foot. But otherwise music composition there's time signature, so the time signature tells you how fast or how slow that piece is supposed to be. Also the time is German and French for adagio, it means slow. So we also learned those terms as part of their music theory.
I must learn music, guys. I want to learn German.
Yeah.
And she says they learn German in music.
Because it's international. Like I sit with somebody from Germany and play the same score. So all the things that are written more, like the articulations, they are there, you need to understand them. Or even though if you play with somebody who can't speak your language yet, that's why it's a universal language.
You guys speak the same
we speak the same language, music. That person sees that time and we both know we are going to play it slow because that's how it should be played. The time signature tells you that.
Okay. I feel like I'm in music school now.
So now I'm looking at this Viola. Viola.
Yes.
But it's going to take me a while to figure out which one I like. I'm not sure which one I like. I'm just
listening to how it sounds when you take it out.
But then playing it. Can you play without the bow?
In music we have things we call pizzicato. So pizz. It's written as P-I double Z Z-T-P-D. So
that's Japanese, right?
Yes, pizzicato. So that it tells you that you play without a bow. So you would think,
is that a sign?
It's a term, a musical term. Hey, when it's written there, you don't use the bow. Instead, we use the finger. You think we are using we'd go like this. So I hold the bow like this. When I go back to playing notes, just but it's just the switch. So there could be a part of music in where you're expected to play that just beats. Maybe there's a solo from the violin. It should be so smooth that it needs just pizzicato. And even the cellists by Balabati cello. So we do play without a bow pizzicato.
I've seen a
cellist.
Pizzicato. It's Japanese, my friend. Now you know Japanese.
I know a couple of probably 5 words. Pizzicato.
You can now go face anyone there. You can talk.
Pizzicato.
I saw the challenge.
How they speak? The Japanese how they speak though. Pizzicata.
Yeah, they have this emphasis.
Like, are you mad at me? No, I was just saying, how are you?
Yeah, I was just asking.
Yeah.
So it's nice to learn this and that of different languages. Or combine the camera music yet, you know, you can all communicate and be within, you know, same vibe and understand connect also because music more than anything is about connection.
So now what's that rocking thing you do with the bow? Like you see, I've seen people that play the bow doesn't
crossbow. It's crossbow. Like you see somebody playing the notes. Yeah, they call it crossbow.
What happens? Is that still part of the viola?
Yeah, it is. You get that maybe you have notes on the lower string, which is gomorrao, and you also have notes on the lower string. So you play a note that side and this side, that side and this side. So you practice it. Like we practice. When you practice, you break down everything. Like I practice a bar for over 15 minutes just to get those notes to sound right. Because you know with the keyboard,
it's one count.
Yeah, it could be 4.
Oh, that was 4. Yes.
Yeah,
I was like, come on.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, it's cool, you guys. That's cool.
So with the keys, you know, a C is a C. I change Intimole as a C, and then there's the flat as it is. With this, you need to know where your notes are, and they are not written.
Yeah. Where are they? I'm trying to figure that out.
You need to practice the listening more than the playing. So with the keyboard, you just practice. However fast you can't lose stretcher enough for those chords. Other than that, with this, like there's actually a C, a D. This is a D, this is an E. There's also an E somewhere here. So that's why you see people play here. It's the third position, there's the second position, there's the first position.
Let me get it right. So a key is not just this.
No.
You have to hold.
I also put my fingers to get the accurate notes. So a note emo keyboard now I have to find it. Yeah. So it goes with you learn your instrument that well that you know okay pina like you got the let's say the backup tracks that's playing now. I know where I'm gonna put my finger because I can hear, okay, hey, listen, then if somebody was to sing and say la, then that's where I've got to start. So I've got to find my la here, that la needs to be in tune with the backup track.
So you have to finger it. So
I see what you did there. He says you have to finger it. You gotta do the things.
You gotta be the finger master.
Yeah, with the fingers, bruh. But you know, with any instrument, I feel like your fingers. Once you get your fingers, really quick and
it gets
flexible.
Yeah.
Keyboard, guitar.
Yeah, I think time does
saxophone.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you know how good saxophone sounds. Yeah, I'm sure someday I'll definitely try. Yeah, the alto one. I love it.
It just sounds so good.
Right? Did you guys hear that the viola is the best? Yeah, I told them it's the best.
The instrument's the best, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Hands down, come on.
Yeah, they better believe it. It's amazing. So yeah, other than that, music it's doing the things and lockdown same.
Same, yeah. So that is why what we thought it didn't piano because that's what kept us going for lockdown. But otherwise, guys, this is not exciting. Remember, I told you guys I'm gonna sing, so I'm gonna sing. You guys wait. I'm kidding. I don't sing. I don't want to embarrass myself. But yeah, she's gonna give us a nice piece.
Yeah, but then can you please just give just as many lessons how we hold the head?
Oh yes. Before you actually play, just show us how
I'll take this one because beginners don't use this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
okay.
Oh yeah, you did
that's
say
exactly what you want.
Okay, so how do I hold it? Do I put it on my head like it's on my face?
So this is the chin rest. So your chin needs to be here.
My chin.
Yeah, you must balance it.
It's a chin rest.
Okay.
And then this hand, balance.
Where does it go?
Yeah.
Like this?
No,
like
straight, thumb cord, relax. Yeah. Oh, you don't relax it. Yeah, that's how you hold it.
Now it's going raw.
Oh, that's it! Again, there you go. You have it. Yeah. This hand is supposed to hold it and balance.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. I choose the And then
And then, do I have like a technique? How
Yeah,
I
a
need to
technique.
use
First
my
of all,
fingers?
we insert this like this.
Well, my thumb is too big. It can't fit there.
No, I would say
Oh.
We're here just exactly. There we go. And then I'm gonna place your fingers. Relax.
Okay.
So this is the biggest skill.
Yeah.
Relax. Yeah. And then this is gonna be here. Yeah. This. This is the perfect position. I even take my students' pictures or how they should hold them to remember. So
So I forgot about the chin. Is the chin at the right place?
You want me to take a picture for you?
Yeah, you can.
Huh? You want me to take a picture? To show your parents at home?
It doesn't sound like.
So,
So, just one key. One key. Tell me one key. Just one key.
So you could play open strings. Those are the easiest because with the fingers you also need to learn. So I'm gonna Habu Tarisa again. I want you to so
can't wait for my time.
move the fingers. You can move them.
How about the position a little more?
Oh.
National anthem.
Yes.
Very raw. That's very weird.
So the chin rest, and then your hand. Yeah, not the pecs. So you're desensitive. Yeah, you flip them a color string
Okay.
if it's too tight.
Yeah.
Am I fine here?
Yeah, I'm gonna balance you. Yeah, trust me.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. Yeah. Are you comfortable? Yeah. Let's come this side. So I'm gonna place your fingers. Obvious.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Okay.
And then soon as those are there, let's put it here for a bit.
Yo, but I was holding the ball like a knife.
Relax your fingers. Yeah, there you go.
I wasn't relaxed because I wanted to feel.
Yeah, so exactly. So you put a very
That's what you were talking about.
the crossbow.
That's fun. It's fun.
It
Let's
is.
not watch the pro. Let's not watch the pro.
Let's get you hooked up so you can perform. Now,
Sure.
Let's pause a little, take a little quick break and
Let's
then.
take a break. We're gonna give you a proper session of her play.
Yeah, but then again, don't forget to subscribe. You know, do the things, man. Do the things.
Everything, man.
Do the things. Like, comment, share. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbor and your neighbor's neighbor and the neighbor's cousin.
Hit that bell for
And
a
the boss.
reminder of hit the bell. The bell will remember every time there is a new video. So
And when you get the notification, guys, man, that's one thing that we must discuss. When you get the notification, that is when you must then tell everyone. So that they
it's
must
already
also
up
go
on the
check it
channel.
out, man. Yes, let's do the things.